Hello. I think I started saying that hello before the microphone had turned on. Never mind. Hi. It's me. Me. I need to learn how to speak English. I wake up every morning as if I haven't spoken a word in my entire life. I mean, in some cases that is almost correct. I haven't spoken at all since the last time I streamed. I think the number of words I've said since the last time I streamed is in the possibly. Well, actually no, because I played with my friend on the night after I finished streaming last, so I did speak after then. Where's the where's my buttons? There it is. I'm here. There was no point to that little mini story that I almost started to say. I've decided against it. All I was going to say, what I meant to say is that I have barely spoken. Like, I didn't say any words yesterday. And so that's part of the reason why I forget how to speak, is that I go some days without speaking. I got a bit of a funny looking head going on currently. I thought I saw a spider on my bed. The number of small creatures that I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye has been going up significantly over the past couple weeks. I should probably start getting concerned, but I've decided that I think it's best to just embrace the chaos and just see where it takes me. I think I think spending time like getting myself medicated and checked out, maybe going to a doctor or a psychiatrist, or maybe even Tesco to try and sort myself out. I've decided that that's not for the best, and I just need to ride the wave of just whatever happens. There's I don't know if saying ride the wave, especially when earlier I said that my life is descending into chaos. I don't know if I can really say those things together, because I think there's a conspiracy theory around those things. The idea that I don't know what the word is. It's some like Eastern spiritualism or something about how there's just a fucking wave of like chaos going across the world. I don't know what it is. I can't remember. I was on like a late night binge. I was on a late night troll through YouTube, seeing what I could find one day, and I just saw someone talking about it. Hi, Salty. Davey. That's my fucking favourite video. I don't know if you're referencing that specific video, by the way, but the one where Michael is in the blimp going towards the observatory and just crashes into it, and it just immediately spawns him into the cutscene from GTA 5. But I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I love that video. I don't watch it enough, but I love it. And also thank you. It is in fact my birthday, as always. It is actually getting closer to my birthday now. We are not too far away. We're not too far away from my birthday. Gambling, I haven't got the silver lions to be doing it. I also just don't like I might buy one or two occasionally. Got my finger caught in the cup. I think I'm not gonna do another video on these. I haven't got the silver lions to do. I'd have to go bigger than previously, and I've ran out of ideas for that kind of video, and I haven't got the silver lions, and I'm not going to pay real money to buy silver lions. So I'm not going to be doing that, but I will buy a couple. I think I've bought about 5 so far. Never mind. Do 3 every stream. I could. I feel like I'm just gonna do them periodically throughout the day, as I'm playing. As I come back into the lobby every now and then, I'll probably just buy a couple every now and then. I went through and bought a number of vehicles as well. As in, I went through and because they're all half price. I went through and got I got like the F4E. I got the F4E, a couple of just miscellaneous vehicles scattered around. I'm not really too sure. There's not really anything else that I want to get. I'm kind of considered to buy the Leopard 2A5 considering it's half price. But it's just a lot of Silver Lions. But yeah, in terms of War Thunder, I have not played since the update. I have not experienced Spore Liners. I have not experienced anything new. There's not actually that much new to experience. But I haven't played. Well, I played very, very briefly. I think on the day it came out, I did try the game out. But that's just usually what I always do, just to see how it's going to how and if it's changing at all. Turn this light up very slightly. There we go. Hi, Maya. It's War Thunder. I'm not playing Germany just yet. I've got like 3 games to go, and I can unlock the Strela, so I'm going to do that today. I'm back in War Thunder for the day, at least. Hi, Diet. G'day. How's it going? Struth. I'm gonna put another prawn on the barbecue. Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Endless Bread. Kind of went a bit South African at the end there. You know what? This coffee's not too bad. It's not great, but it'll do. It's sweet, and that's all that matters to me, because that's what I want. You've got 8.0 Sweden. Congratulations. I'm pleased. I hope that you enjoy it. See, you thought I was going to say Sweden's horrible, but you know what? I'm turning over a new leaf, and I think you'll enjoy it. You've got the Oosh. You've got the STRV. I don't know anything about this STRV, but it's probably alright. It's a bit fun and a bit of a gimmick, which I quite like. You could also get that if you wanted it. Oh, and the T54. Wait, hold on. No, the T54 is fun. It's got horrible turret traverse, but it's a good fun vehicle. Crash the PV-238 into the Reichstag. Davey! You also have a full 10.3 German lineup. You're missing the Marder AA. The Marder AA? Oh, this. I wonder what you're on about then. I was like, the Marder's not an AA. I'm currently researching the 2A6. You know what? I'm going to order this just while I remember. Just because it's on half price, so I might as well. But that's yeah. I do have a fit. My German lineup's fine, but like I said, I'm going to play this lineup just for a bit because I'm about to unlock the Strela, and that's just what I want to do. The 103 gets a better stock round. The what? This. I wouldn't actually wait. Oh yeah. I don't actually understand that in a few situations. There's a few situations like that where the stock round is better than anything else. You see it around the time when heat ammunition, heat FS becomes the norm. Is that there is a couple vehicles that start off with APF SDS. This one's one. It starts off with APF SDS and then goes to heat, which the heat does have greater penetration, but I would still always prefer AP as opposed to heat, as opposed to a more chemical weapon. Although it's not chemical, it's still kinetic because it doesn't actually. It's not the explosion that does the damage. It's the metal inside, and the metal inside doesn't turn to a liquid or anything. It's hyper velocity, so it's actually kinetic. It doesn't matter anyway. Your friend gave you 5,000 GE and made you buy the 2S38. The 2S38 is it's like amazing. That shouldn't be something that they made you do. That should be something that you just did gleefully and happily. If you don't own the 2S38, you're missing out. We need lore. Is it possible that Kevin is actually PlayStation Jesse? No, PlayStation Jesse is gone. He's gone. He is nothing. He's looking down on us from above. Jesse is a benevolent god looking down. Well, he's an entity. He's not a god. We don't worship him. He's a benevolent entity that looks down on us from above. But it doesn't use chemicals. It's the copper lining that penetrates. It's the chemical explosive of the shell is what pushes it forward. But the actual penetrator is a copper, is a like a super solid or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but it's still technically it's a stream of solid metal. As far as that's according to Mr. Willie himself. Not even speed of the 2M. Stop worshipping PlayStation Jesse. You don't even know who that is, Maya. You weren't here for the glory that is PlayStation Jesse. Everyone here, the only person, like, there's only like one person in my who shows up who experienced PlayStation Jesse, and that is Salty. Diet, you might be kind of right, but I'm staying put on the fact that it's not molten metal. It's hypersonic metal. That's something I'm not budging on. As far as I'm aware, it's not molten. It just acts like it's like super plastic or something. Hi Rex. Rex, wait, were you here for PlayStation Jesse? Xbox, Mike, you're a fucking. I miss the days of PlayStation Jesse. I was very. Do they have mini Pringles cans? My friend will be interested to hear that. They did used to have like little trays of. Oh yeah, they had the stubby ones, don't they? It's not that. They have the They have those like. That's not. No, that ain't right. That's not what I want. It says right. No, it says right there a high velocity jet of metal. It doesn't say molten metal. Da, 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 da. But no, they used to have like those little like trays of Pringles you could get. They were like snack pack trays they're like snack pack trays of Pringles. I used to take them to school with me. They were great. Rex, it's PlayStation Jesse. He's a mythical being amongst the Endless Bread lore. He's a mythical being that he showed up one day. He was my 100th follower. Well, he was my 100th follower. So PlayStation Jesse turned up one day and followed me. But what actually transpired was that he came in and said, "If I follow you, will you follow me?" To which I went, "No, absolutely not." For him to then follow me, to which I then went, "I'm not following you." Why would you? I never agreed to follow you. Just because you follow me doesn't mean I'm going to magically go, "Well, I've got to follow you." To which he then soon after unfollowed. And then moderator Garby, then posted in the Discord because Garby went to see what this guy was up to, what he was doing. It was this little fat kid that was sat like really close up to what was like probably like a laptop camera in a dark room. Garby went to his channel, and all he was doing, he was just watching other people's streams. He was streaming himself going around to different streams. And asking, doing a follow for follow kind of thing. And yeah, that was PlayStation Jesse, and he was technically my 100th follower until he unfollowed me. And then the best part about it, well, one of the great parts about it, I suppose, the whole thing is the best moment, was that a couple of days later, I went to check on him to see how many followers that he got, and his channel had been deleted. I'm pretty certain he got banned. And I was like, oh no. He didn't even get that many followers, but he got quite a few. Like, he didn't get many, he got like 12, but like for what he was doing, that was quite a few. But yeah, that was the that's the tale of PlayStation Jesse. And one day he's going to show back up, I know it. It's going to be like the second coming of Christ. It was foretold in the Dead Sea Scrolls, is that PlayStation Jesse will return one day and bless us with his loving gaze. We're gonna find that picture, because that picture will still be on, the picture of it will still be on the Discord somewhere. If you were to search through all of the things that Garby has posted into the Discord, you could probably find it. And you're gonna have one day. I'm gonna have like a banner image, and the banner image is gonna have PlayStation Jesse in the corner. Should I have a 1 hour turbo nap? No, never sleep. Sleeping's for the weak, and we only accept strong people here. Pringles in a tray. Do you not? Maybe I'm too old for it. They weren't like, it wasn't like it was in a, well, it wasn't like a baking tray, but it was just it was like a plastic sleeve, and then it had like a little plastic tray inside that had a number of small Pringles in it. They weren't like full size Pringles, it was just small ones, but they were, you know, it was great. I used to love them. And then it just kind of stopped them out of nowhere. Either they stopped them, or like my dad just stopped buying me them because they were expensive. But either way, I'm pretty certain you can't get them anymore. The only reason I've got Pringles on the mind is because I've got Pringles again. I've always got... Oops, that was a... Sorry, I've got a hair trigger. PlayStation Jesse's band was an inside job. How many of the original Bread Corp employees are here? I think everyone's an original Bread Corp Incorporated employee. Although the founding members, there's not many. Still, the thing is, I'm hesitant. I say that. So what happens is, I'll say things like, "Oh, there's not many of the original viewers here," but then like out of nowhere, someone will show up like Rex. Rex shows up, and Rex was like my second follower. So, you know, I do remember Lion, but Lion isn't that old. That wasn't that long ago. And the only reason Lion doesn't show up anymore is because I told him that he can't be racist and call me a nonce. Bearded still shows up. What was that explosion? Oh, that's someone's turret, it's fine. Bearded Ginge Gaming. He still shows up. There's a lot of people that still show up. Who's the guy that disappeared after you arrived? I don't know. What? The guy who's got the yellow username? Or when you arrived just as a whole into the, like, just when you first followed me? Oh, that guy. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't remember. Hi, Hangama. But no, like, I can't necessarily, I can't really say, like, I forget is what I want to mention, is what I want to kind of say, is that I forget how long some people have been following me for. Oh, never mind. It feels like Vispheric feels like you feel like you've been here forever. The fact that you've only been here for 6 months. Wait, no, wait. Actually, no, it's the other way around, sorry. I feel like you've only been here for like 3 weeks, I'll be honest, whenever I see you show up. I forget just how long you've been watching for. With some luck, getting that like 1 kill on an Abrams will be enough for me to get the not the Shilka, the Strela. Can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Don't worry. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just it comes more from the fact that I don't know what it comes from. I'll be honest, but it's not a bad thing. You've been here for 9 months. That's enough for a child. It is enough for a child. So if any of you had a child, if any of you had intercourse when Diet followed me, the likelihood is you have a child now, and you should be concerned. That guy got a collateral. And there's Salty showing off. It definitely doesn't feel like Salty was only here last week. But no, like it's when it happens it's so very frequently. I mean, I say it often as well, is that what will happen is I'll be like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while, and they'll be like, oh, I was here last week. You know, like someone will show up and they'll be like, oh, I haven't seen you in ages, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I was here last week. Or I'll see someone I'll see someone's username and be like, oh, have I seen you here before? And they're like, yeah, I followed you about a year ago. I'm here all the time. What are you on about? You feel old. You are. You're old in terms of in the Enders Bread Corporation. It's the dementia. It's that, but also a lot of people do change their usernames. A lot of people will change their usernames, and some people will change their usernames, tell me they've changed their usernames, but I still won't notice. Like, I'll forget what their old username was. So if any of you change your username and you come into the chat, for all intents and purposes, you're a completely different person to me. That's enough top tier for me. If you're it might not be enough actually to get the Strela. Airberry. To this day, I've never updated your... No, you're always like 4 years old or whatever I say. Alright. I'm not using... Where's the guns on this? Are they... Oh, they're in the side, sorry. I was looking at this and I didn't know where the... I saw that it had 4 guns, but I could only see 2. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't really know... I don't really want to play top tier. But other than that, I still don't know what I want to do. Just like Charles, your age is your age changes when I decide it. I have the power over whether or not you are, 12, 2, or 36. Oh wait, hold on. I think that game just ended, didn't it? Aye, it did. Fine, I'll play another bloody one. Ugh. It's gonna be Christmas soon. Only a couple of days, and then we can all pretend that we're Christian for a day. I haven't played this version of the map ever. Maybe I played it like once. This is the sim version in it, or it was, not anymore, evidently so. I have the power to alter time and space itself. I'm just too lazy. Is this more of, is this just lore? Is this my superpowers? I can do all manner of things. If I really put my mind to it, you have no idea what I would be capable of doing. Apparently Australians get fined if they don't vote. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to start stockpiling money if I move to Australia, because I'm never voting. I feel like that's actually infringing on my right to exercise. Exercising my right to not vote, you know. I should be able to exercise the right to say, listen, there is not a single party that is even worth my consideration. I know people will say, well, vote for the lesser of two evils, you know, vote for the one that is, but what if they're all equally evil? I should have the right to exercise that. I could ruin my ballot. To be fair, that is true. It doesn't say anywhere, if it's just I have to vote, I'm going to write my own name on there. I'm just going to write my own name on the ballot. Technically, I'm voting. What is that? Not there. Oh, it was going to hit. Yeah, take out Parliament. That's what I vote. I vote for the 5th of November party. That's the word. Cheaters back in Sea of Thieves. I didn't know cheating was a thing. It was a thing in Sea of Thieves. I haven't played it in such a long time. I very like the thought tickled my brain. I thought about playing it today. I don't have it installed though, that was the thing, and it was only about 20 minutes ago. Well, 20 minutes prior to the start of the stream that I thought about doing it. I've never played this version of the map, so I have no idea where the enemy could be. Considering that they, you know, obviously they spawn like fucking 6 miles out. Yeah, they're capping the B point. Hi Halo, how's it going? Good day. Hello, what's that? Is that an XM1 I spy with my little eye? What's he up to? Oh, is that a guy that knows that I'm here? Is that what I'm looking at? It feels like he does. Fuck! Nero's crashed last night at like 3 AM, has yet to come back online. Well, that's it. It's over. It's over. That the Neurochan is dead. That's the thing. You turn off a computer with Neurochan on it, Sama, don't know, whatever. It's dead. You turn me off, I just wake up the next day. The Insta repair and keg so now they can remotely blow up your shit with any kind of keg. That is unfortunate. But no, I haven't actually played Sea of Thieves in a long time. Oh, they've changed the sound effect for this. It's a bit more bassy. Oh, I did tickle it. I got a little tickle on it. A little brief little a little jingle jangle. Is it falling out the sky? Yeah, it will do. But no, I'm glad that I'm glad that that I didn't start playing it if it's a problem. I mean, at least like 40,000 people got banned off War Thunder the other day. At least there's that. That is something that I do like about War Thunder. Is that they do like tell people when there's been a ban wave. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, we just banned 12,000 people. Stop doing that. It's like, can you not cheat, please? Da, 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 da. Ugh. How's Warzone that 40,000 cheaters have been banned? I don't know. I haven't played since the game updated, so I assume that the game is better, but there's no guarantee if you think really. It's still War Thunder. Oops, that was a misclick. That's annoying there. My depression's getting in the way of my performance in War Thunder. You don't know how you could cheat in War Thunder? Well, the same way you cheat in any like first-person shooter. With with wall hacks and auto aim, it would be a little bit less. It'd be a little bit less like prominent because obviously you still have to abide by the fact that the tanks have to like manually turn their gun. Yeah, they use spin bot. The spin bot is in War Thunder. I feel like that. Is that thing? That thing's alive up there. There we go. But don't go back. Don't go back. Go forward, you dickhead. There's something there. But I'm still getting my scouting back. But no, like it'd be like that if there was spin botters in War Thunder, it'd be like that GIF or that clip of I don't know what it's from, but it's just like a load of tanks with their turrets spinning down like helicopters and falling, dropping down. It'd make War Thunder a whole lot more interesting, I think. I think there needs to be more like the fun, the horrible things to come up against. But I think there needs to be more cheating like that. I think is there something there? There is something. I can't tell if that right in front of me is dead or alive. There's an antenna there and some smoke, so I don't know if it is alive or dead, but it's there. North American servers are shite. I get a lot of packet losses, just turn them off. They'll be alright. I mean, I've got a ping of 106. It's not usually a problem. Like even with a ping of 106, it's not like it. I'm not good enough at the game to really notice. And it helps get into games slightly faster. I don't think that thing there is alive. It hasn't moved in a while. I'm scared. It's the wolf pack that I'm a bit concerned about. At least I think it's a wolf pack. It could just be the regular, the Tetri one, but why is this? Where does it? The moment that I come out of hiding, why is that? Where do the people hide for me to fucking? It's annoying. I mean, luckily he wasn't firing the best ammunition, but still. What was he firing? He was firing armor piercing. That was very unlucky. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how there's a shell that landed. I can't point at it. There is one shell that landed like in a position to take out a crew member, but it didn't. I imagine it's because the fuel tank ate it. Da-da. Oh, it's fine. Or eat. It be eat. It be eat. Da-da, 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 da-da. Halo, are you still around? Has Neuro Sam been turned back on? I mean, anyone who even remotely knows about Neurosama could probably answer the question of why the fuck would you watch Neurosama? You don't even have to. You don't even have to watch it. If you just, I'm pretty certain, from what I can tell, it's an AI-driven VTuber. I don't understand why people would watch that. In my endless quest to understand VTubers, I can understand people watching actual human beings, but I can't understand. I don't know why you'd watch a purely 100% AI generated character. I'll do. F. It's just, you know, maybe it's good, but I just don't, I don't, what's the something over here in there? Where? Is it there? Is that, yeah. Is that? Oh, it's dead. It's the wolf pack. Oh, wait, it's something else. I think. There's definitely something else around here. There's not the 2S38 I can hear. Ah. That guy can deal with him, yeah. Today might be the day that Sons of the Forest is thrown epic. If it's not, you're gonna be angry. You're gonna make your way to the officers and start shaking it violently and screaming because you can't play Sons of the Forest. I thought Sons of the Forest wasn't very good. If it does come out, let me know though, because I do want to play Sons of the Forest. Because they actually have content. Yeah, it's probably true actually. I'm not, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not comparing myself to them, you know. The interaction between Nero and actual humans is especially great when it's her and Vidal. Who's the fuck is Vedal or Vidal? Is that another AI? Are there numerous AIs? Are they evolving? Are they learning? Should I be afraid? Should I be afraid that AIs are starting to create a VTuber empire and we're going to end up having to, like... We're going to have to... We're going to be very, we're going to be afraid. What I'm trying to say is, should I be afraid? Should I be afraid of Neuro? Because I'm starting to feel it. The loyalty that people are starting to show to Neuro-sama is getting scary, especially when we're referring to it as Sama. Like I would have accepted Chan or San, but the fact that we're referring to it as Sama, we're referring to it as, you know, better than ourselves. That's worrying. There we go. I got the Strela now. Let's get. We'll just do the wait. Yeah, we'll go down the T62. It's fine. I'm not going to use them anyway. Zero backer. Okay, it's the creator. Don't get me wrong. It's technically impressive. I wouldn't deride anyone for thinking it's not impressive. For thinking it's impressive. I think it's very impressive what they're doing. I've never seen it, but I'm going to say it is because AI is still to an extent impressive. I do, to an extent, not fully understand why everyone really liked ChatGPT for some of the things that they were using it for. Specifically, if you would go to it and ask it a question and it would give you an answer, and it's like, that's just a search engine. But, you know, I think AI is fun and cool, and in theory could be used very effectively. Oops. I have just always assumed, personally, from what interactions I've had with people on Twitch is that the main draw of Twitch and of live streaming is that person-to-person connection. Why can I hear jet sounds? Why did I just hear jet sounds? Why is like smoke bound to the jet sound? What was that? Unless that was like a rocket flying overhead. I haven't got any helicopters though. Funny enough, Vedo sometimes calls her Neurosamantha, so Samara is just her shortened middle name. Oh, now they're giving robots middle names. No one hear any bust out the middle name when Nero's misbehaving. Oh, we're at a point where we're having to tell robots off as well. This is we're living in a dystopia. We're giving robots middle names. We're having to use them. We're having to teach them what it's like to get told off by a parent. I'll drink in a second, Diet. Don't you worry. There we go. Well, that poor whatever it's called. I can't tell if I can hear the BMP-2M or something else. No, that's something else, that is. Oh, good. I can hear it. Something here. It's not you. It definitely sounds scary. Sounds are broken, please refund Raspheric. No. Well, if Halo can. I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to do that. Where's the vehicle that made that? Where's the vehicle making all this noise? Was that it? No, that's not it. There's something. Yeah, there's something right here. Ah, no mind. Can I get a shot through here? Yeah, that'll do. This is fine. That was a oh no. That was a very lucky shot on the Abrams. I don't know, I personally don't, I know how to refund things, I just don't often. You have to go into, you have to like find the manage redeem thing. This guy showing up. Hi Vex. Rate the terms. 7.9 out of 10. .9 out of 10 if you have played the game, but it's oh yeah, I need to drink, don't I? Where's my bottle? The grind for the event in Theo. Neither is it. Neither is it for me. I saw the vehicles and went, A, don't want them, and B, I just don't want to grind for things anymore. That's my bottle of water. I have no drive to grind for anything. Like those vehicles in particular, because I'm never going to use them. And the only reason I'd be going for them is for, like, you know, the fear of missing out. Did the sound play for you, Halo? When you did the metal pipe? Because I can hear it when it play when you use it. I can hear it. It's just you can't. It is broken, okay. It just does that sometimes. I think that's all we're just gonna have to do is just say it just does that. That's just what it does. You see many brain dead level 7 players using the terms they're pissing and shitting themselves. Saying the game's bad. I share the annoyance. Obviously, I think that, you know, just because they're level 7, they still have a right to play the game, and if they want to use the terms, fair enough. But I definitely, it's definitely not some. There's a lot about the game that's just good to know before you start using something like the terms. And as someone who does play top tier, you know, an amount, it can be annoying. I can understand why. I can see the what's the sentence I'm trying to get out. I have the same feeling of it's annoying when you have to come up against when you have someone like that. How tall am I? Like 2'6". Hi Nihilus. Yeah, there's a great vehicle, the 2S Cancer 38. There's nothing cancerous about it because it's good. I was only going to play like 2 battles with top tier Russia, and then I was going to do something else, but then I realized that there's nothing else that I'm really thinking about playing, and so I continued playing Russia. I was only going to do 2 because I was unlocking the Strela. I have now unlocked the Strela. I just didn't really know what else I was going to do. Da, 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 da. That was grimy, that was. That was fucking filthy. Da, da, da. Ah, never mind. Alright, Halo. Russia games, even at 7.7, felt like the less Tiger ending scenes. I don't know what that is. Tog 2. I'm not going to use the Tog 2 again. I've done my time with the Tog 2. Okay, I've proven it. I think I did everything I needed to do to prove that it's the best vehicle in the game. You don't really think playing top tier. You don't really. It is. You can. that CV that took me out got took out by a dish. Got took out by a milk truck. But no, don't get me wrong. Russian vehicles, especially 10.0. 10.0 Russia is pretty brainless, especially if you like me and have the this and the other thing that I've forgotten. Fuck it. Let's try to shoot him out the sky. That's not him. The F4 has been shot out the sky. Okay. Ah, it's gone. That's fair enough. I guess I get to use this again. Da, 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 da. What's that sound? There you go. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Done my time. Sound like it wasn't fun. I'll be honest, during all that I've forgotten everything that I've said. Yes, the Australia did just launch a missile at the P-51. Is that gonna kill me? No. Look at the fucking... I never knew that the Strela was a scary vehicle. I know that thing didn't flare out, but still, I never really knew that the Strela was considered a scary vehicle until recently. Oh. Am I gonna... Oh, I'm not gonna be able to... Fucking go out here, am I? Da, 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 da. Oh, I don't like just having to sit here and watch. I feel so powerless. Off it go. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I mean, IR missiles struggle to launch at they struggle to launch at prop planes, but it's not impossible. They have a tough time locking, but they can still lock onto them. Okay, that's... Oh, there's a fucking Merkava. Never mind. No, there's not. Just want to make sure that... No, I'm nowhere near getting a nuke. Good. Are you alright, Pickle? The story is awesome. You don't have it yet because you're doing Sweden, but overall fine. The thing is, USA is scary. I'll have to... I mean, I've got it now. Oh, now the big guns are in. The big guns are making their way to the front line. Well, now that I've unlocked it, I can use the Strela, so I'll see what it's like. But using the Strela means that I've got to get rid of my, I've got to get rid of the Shilka. And the Shilka's like the best anti-air in the game. Objectively. It's not subjective at all. The Shilka's great. What's the guy doing? Okay. Yeah, I know it's there. I'm the one that marked it. Alright, people are seeing it. Is that thing over there dead? No, it's not. It's still there. Oh, piss. The HE shell's too small. It won't have done it. You make a wild assumption, but do I like War Thunder? No. It's a wild assumption and it's wrong. Now, you know, War Thunder is also my most played game. War Thunder is, I think, the only game that I think even has a chance of diddling that number is possibly World of Warcraft. But the more I think about it, the more I kind of think probably not actually. So I think that War Thunder is my most played game ever. Oh, he's gone. I got a critical on him at least. The reload on this is insane. I know you only get 4 missiles, but the reload on them is stupid. Yeah, cringe taste. Now, I mean, the thing is, so here's the thing with War Thunder, is it's a game that I like, but it does not bring me joy. I like the game, but it does everything in its power to make me not happy while playing it. You can shake the baby of the CO of Epic. What happened? Oh, did RuneScape's an alright game? What game is it, though? When you say a RuneScape knockoff, what game is it? Just so I can reserve judgment until I know what it is, whether or not I think it's a good game regardless. Melva, never mind then, it's shit. You could have, if you'd have said an idle game, I would have agreed with you immediately. The only idle game that was ever worth anything was Cookie Clicker, and that was because it was the first one to do it. There was like a couple that I saw that I think I had on my phone at one point, or maybe it was on PC, I'm not sure, but they were a cool concept, but other than that, it's like, what's the point? It's like a free-to-play game, but worse. Because like, at least in games like Clash of Clans and the like, if you can pay money in that to get like, you know, to strengthen your army and base. What the fuck are you doing in like an idle game? Probably don't want to push up onto the top of this hill if I can help it. It's probably not for the best. Clash of Clans are goated. I don't understand why people like Clash of Clans. I'm never ever going to play it. When I was younger and at school, I played it. I feel like I'm yelling at the moment. When I was at school, I played it, but very, very briefly, and I didn't get anywhere with it because I didn't understand it. And I think the only reason I played it is because someone at my school was like, hey, play this and join my clan. And so I did and joined his clan and then never touched the game. Didn't have to use a rocket on that one, but, you know, sometimes you just like to go a little bit overkill. Your favorite games is waiting. It's amazing. That's honestly for a period of times. Fucking what's happened over here? For a period of time, games just, well, I mean, they still do have gone shit. But for a period of time, just like every game was awful because they just went, oh yeah, a core mechanic of the game is waiting. And I mean, like, I don't even mean like Clash of Clans style waiting, because that's at least like a free mobile game, and they're trying to like extract extra money out of you, which from a player perspective is not very good, but it's at least justified within their little sphere. Some games on the other hand, like Rust or 7 Days to Die, they've got waiting just as an intrinsic part of the game, because you have to wait to like build things. You can't just go, I want to build this, and you build it. You have to press the build button and wait. Like everything has like its own little unique amount of time it will take to build. But like, if you want to build fuel or something, you can't just say build 300 fuel like in Minecraft. No, you gotta queue it up and just leave it going for ages. I understand that to an extent they are multiplayer games, like they're multiplayer PvP games, and so you don't want people just to be under attack and then be like, quick, I've got to build ammunition, and they just infinitely keep building ammo. The point is that you can queue it up. But there's no, like, in 7 Days to Die, you can only turn the number down. You can't turn it off. And so if you're playing on single player or just playing with your friend, you can't make it fun. And you have to wait for everything to be built. And it's like, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to play the game that I've paid for. It's not as big of a thing now because Rust and to a lesser degree Ark. I don't think everyone cares about Ark anymore, but Rust basically cornered the market on that kind of PvP. The PvP base building branch of the DayZ craze. Rust cornered that market and let no one get in. Anyone who tried to get in got immediately executed. Rusk, it's my favorite type of food for babies. But no, like, people still play Rust. Rust is still a very big game. Rust is still a very, very big game. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Well, big. It's still an indie game at the end of the day, but it's still like it's still, if you want that kind of oh, excuse me, if you want that kind of PvP survival base building game, that's the place you will go to. Your favorite indie game is God of War Ragnarok. It's by a little known studio. Not many people have heard of it. You got yourself a new pair of sunglasses though, so you're a cool kid. I got a pair of sunglasses here. I looked pretty. I think that when I got them, I was like, I was like, I wore them like 4 times because I realized that I don't actually know if I like wearing sunglasses. I kind of went, I don't actually think I look, I don't think I look good in sunglasses, and B, I just don't really like wearing them. I feel awkward. Da 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 da. Da da da. Give us the cat ears. No, I don't know where they've gone. I threw them on the floor the other day, and I don't know where they've gone. I could wear. I've got other sunglasses. I was so like in my quest. So it was one of those things. So you know, I've reached a point while living where I kind of realized that I can just do things. Like if there's something I want or something I want to do, I can just do it. You know, and so I did during the summer. I was like, I've always wanted to wear some sunglasses. Do I, you know, where do I get them from? And I was like, well, I could just get them off Amazon. And so I was like, I realized that I can just buy things. And if I want to try wearing sunglasses, I can. And so I did. I just bought a number of pairs and I was like, wow, I love fucking wearing sunglasses. Well, I don't, but I do like to accessorize. This is for my dark bread cosplay. This is. I wear this when I go into dark bread mode. You missed the fedora. So do I. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's there. Never mind. It was closer than I expected. It's covered in dust and shit. During the summer months, you get a lot of sun, and going out of glasses is painful. I mean, it's the same here, really, in the UK. Howdy. Dark breading. I mean, yeah, like we during the summer it does get pretty bright, but I can usually get away with it. You hate being able to see now? Ah, what? I look great. I'm one of the Blues Brothers. I'm gonna go around singing the blues and murdering people. I don't know what the Blues Brothers did. I'm cool. What are you on about? I could go in the other direction. And my eyes look really small when I take these off. Do I know what the ball of fire in the sky is? No, but if the sky's on fire, should I be worried? I could put my I could wear my headband that I've got. There we go. Let's do this. How about this? Is this what normal people look like? I can do my XQC cosplay. I've got all manner of random things in my room. I didn't, by the way. I know I said that I got these because I wanted to experiment what I look like. I did not buy this because I wanted to experiment what I look like. I bought this for a stream a long time ago. I do sit around wearing this headband though. I don't know why. Because it's on my desk, I can't help but touching it and just like playing with it. It's basically everything on here. It's why sometimes sometimes my thumbs are painted because I've got what is it called on my desk? I've got paint on my desk. I'm sexy. I don't know why people don't believe me. Something from 4 AM to 8. Oh yeah, because you live in like the Arctic Circle, don't you? Where it's like it's dark for like 7 hours a year, and then it's bright for the rest of it. Sexy for a grandma, maybe. Well, you know, what if I like go all in and get myself a and get like an actual headband? I look like the strange guy in every hero movie that will show up and see a dead. And what I'm not the British villain. I'm the British villain. That's what I am. Bread's into gilfs. No, that's not new bread canon. That's not new canon at all. I got 12 kills in that battle. Yeah, I died a number of times, but that was good. I ain't about that life. I need to get like an actual headband. I think I'd look great. I used to have longer hair. Well, my hair's currently a little bit longer. I think I'm gonna get my hair cut in like next week or something. I can't remember. Bread is a gilf. Yeah, a gamer I'd like to fuck. I'm a gamer. Duh. Let's open one of these. Just because I can. Oh, never mind. It's always tempting, though. Always tempting. This is a certified gilf moment. I'm a fanboy by you know, it's like when I like paint my fingernails. That's why. By the way, if you thought I said, if you were asking why I've got paint on my desk, it's like nail varnish. What I've got. That was another one of the things that I was like, oh yeah, I can just buy nail. I've always wanted to try painting my nails, and I was like, I can just do that. There's nothing stopping me from trying, and so I did. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Mate, Piggo, are you trying to take away my femboy status? I've got to hold on to my I need that. I need my femboy status. People need to know. People need to hear that I'm a femboy before watching me, and then they need to show up. You can't. You have to. If you're telling people about who I am, you have to say I'm a femboy, but not show them a picture of me. Because by the time that they show up, it's too late, and they've already counted towards my statistics. Da 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 da. Speaking of nail painting, you know, consuming sulfuric acid isn't compatible with life. Well, I suppose depending on the concentration. If it's like a low concentration, it might be alright. You know, if it's like mostly water, there has to be a safe amount of sulfuric acid. You know, you say that it's not compatible with life, but there will be, there's a safe amount of everything, you know, everything in moderation. What if I had some, like, homeopathic sulfuric acid? Da, 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 da. You know, I have sulfuric acid that I've dripped in water and taken some of that water and dripped it in some more water and so on and so forth. And I have like I mean, if we go on homeopathy law, then that would make it super deadly. But you know, we're not. We're going off of real law, also known as science. And in theory, that should weaken it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You'll be back soon. All right. Have I tried the War Thunder Shop quiz? What is that? And no. I don't know if I would have needed to have specified no if I was also asking what it is. But I just thought, you know, I might as well. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Is it a way for me to get unlimited V-Bucks? Well, the War Thunder equivalent of V-Bucks. You know how, like, we all make fun of, like, children that click on those scams that are, like, free V-Bucks or whatever. I think I would fall for one that said free golden eagles. Ugh. Where's the enemy? There's enemies everywhere and I don't know where. There may have been one there, but I'm not sure. But if you got the questions right, you can buy them rare vehicle packs for the holiday. I don't know. I don't know what this is that you're on about. I've never heard of this quiz thing. Supposedly access to rare vehicle packs, so you never know. It might not be real. This is just hidden information that's getting passed down from person to person. No one's quite sure. This is like it's like Wario in Super Mario 64. It's getting passed around the schoolyard. So for holidays, you have been, you've completed it, but it doesn't work for some people, by which you mean you. Then maybe that means that someone lied and you don't get access to holiday packs. Also, if the whole point is that I have to do a quiz to earn the right to be able to buy something, then I'm not bothered. I don't care. I'm not that interested in being able to earn the right to spend money. Da, da, da. I've spent too much money recently. All on myself, obviously, because I'm a greedy person. But is there a person? Is he? Okay, no, he's on the other side of here. Presumably in there. Da, da, da. This headband is hurting my head. I do not like having things wrapped around my head. Ugh. I saw he turned his gun to me at the last second, so that's why I panicked. Ow. But I'm now more afraid than ever. Oop. Did we get it? No. That guy got taken down. I'm looking for a barrel. Is this guy behind? Is this BMP 2 behind me shooting, shooting his grenade launcher? Eh. What does it take to bring back a driver? Fuck. You want the BF 109Z? What's that one? What's the what? I don't know that. It's now into stream trying to violate rule 2. Oh no. The rule violations are happening. You can join if you want, Diet. What's that noise? I think it's that. Yeah, it's that. It's just a helicopter. Oh no. It's annoying. Nah, it doesn't really matter actually, the game's over. I did nothing this game, you proud of me? You should be. I need any kind of approval. Even the smallest, most insignificant amount of approval is enough for me. Even if that approval is, you did nothing, congratulations. The BF1 Zwilling? The one with 2 body. Ah, okay, yeah. I mean, I don't really know what that is, but still, I kind of do. Oh, wow, a 50% discount on the T3. Can I get that on top of the already existing discount? To get it for, like, stupidly cheap? Isn't it, like... Where is it? Here. Can I get it down to... Can I get a Russian Panzer III? If I don't actually think that's how it works, but I'm going to do it anyway. No. Are we doing 10.0? That is a good question. Yeah, might as well. I mean, unless at least for a bit. I'm already in that battle rating, so I can unlock the Tunguska soon, or I can start unlocking the Tunguska soon, and that makes me happy. Should I replace the ZSU? Yeah, let's do that. Fuck it. Might as well. See what it's like. It's good enough. Oh, that's the chat button. There you are. Ugh. I'm taking this off. I don't like it. I've got a halo of hair. My forehead looks massive on screen. I mean, because it is pretty big, actually, thinking about it. I got a bit of a Dracula. Not a Dracula. Yeah, bit of a Dracula forehead going on. Oh, you can see my light streak in my hair. I've got like a streak of like light colored hair there. I don't know why. It's just always been a little bit blonde there. Oh, it adds to my charm, doesn't it? That's what I like to tell myself, at least. It's the same with all the grey hairs that I've got. They all add to my charm. I'm not going grey, I'm just becoming more charming. Hi Fox, how's it going? Welcome. Alright. I hope you're doing alright. Yeah, good, good, good. You're gonna die a horrible death. Good. I recently learned the other day in War Thunder that you can actually turn off chat. I mean, I've turned off everything, so I've got squadron chat on, so I can squad chat, so I can at least see if I need anything important. You got some big air there, but I recently just discovered you can turn chat off, and so now I've done that, so now I don't have to look at all the people whining. I'm gonna go just for the Khalid. Is it good? I'm not. I like British tanks. I'm a big British tank fan, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's slow. I've never really had a big problem going up against it, is what I will say on my opinion on it. Is whenever I've seen it, it's usually been doing that. Because it's the chieftain in it, I think. Bring the gun around. There we go. At the end of the day, I'm not the best at the game. Just to, you know, I'll spoil the illusion straight away. Is that I'm not very good at the game. So I'm not the best judge of whether or not a tank is good or not. What's that? A weasel? That'll do. Oh, I'm on fire. What do you mean? Stop being on fire. What's going on back there? Anything? I don't know what I can hear currently. Paculas is fucking you over. That's not a server problem, because that's I haven't got a problem at the moment. I think we are on an EU server. Hi Pickle. Imagine the 8.7 chieftain on 9.3 with the APF SDS of that. Paper armor, no thermals. Oh, at least got laser. Good smoke at 3. The gun depression seems pretty good. That is having recently pretty much only played Soviet vehicles. Having gun depression that isn't shit would be nice. But I will say the speed of it and the lack of armor is something that I'm not huge into. But wait, actually no, it's not the lack of armor, because armor very rarely helps you in the higher battle ratings. From what I've experienced, armor isn't as big of a be all and end all. In my experience, it's the lack of ERA. And the speed. You know, it's mostly the speed. I would much prefer a vehicle that wasn't so slow. But that's the same with all British tanks. All British tanks are slow. Right? No, that's friendly. That's you. Okay. You got cake. It's a short cake with some strawberries. I am jealous, kind of. I've got some cake here. It wouldn't be an endless bread stream if I didn't have some cake somewhere on my desk. I've got some little like little cupcake things. Ugh. Oh. Oh, that jet sound effect is the missile. They've got a new sound effect for the missiles. I haven't played since the update, so that's why I'm That's why I'm a bit taken aback by something, by some of the sounds. What was that? Oh, it was the KP ceremony. What's my favourite dessert? That is a good question. I don't actually know. I like... The thing is, I do like just a nice standard chocolate cake. Just a little bit of chocolate cake is enough to get me going. But they're a bit boring. I eat it a lot. That's why it's a bit boring. Is that... That's dead, that is. No, it ain't. There it is. Is it? Sir? No, you are. Okay. Like, because I once told my dad that I like chocolate cake, and so that's basically all he ever buys me now. Which I'm not complaining about, because, you know, he's being nice. But I'm a big ice cream fan. I do like ice cream. I like Ben and Jerry's. What is your what is your straight up answer? And it's not cake. I don't really eat cake. I don't really eat dessert. When eating food, like having a meal, I don't really have dessert. I just kind of I eat cake and I eat dessert foods as a snack. I subsist mostly off of snacks. Sacks? That's not what I wanted to say. It's not. I meant snacks. It's not. I don't subsist solely off of sack. No, it's not what it sounds like. Brownies are pretty good. That is true. I mean, I would classify that as a cake. Whether legally it is considered a cake or not, I would still consider it a cake. But no, some brownies are fine. Sometimes you don't get that good brownies. Yeah, legally diet. So diet said that in game chat. So you sometimes with things such as cakes, there might be different taxes on them depending on what they are. So in the UK, for instance, I believe there is a different tax for things that are cakes and things that are biscuits. Yeah, so a British biscuit, not whatever the Americans have. There are different taxes depending on if your product is a biscuit or a cake. And there is a type of food known as a Jaffa cake, which is a spongy biscuit-shaped cake, British biscuit, with some orange like jelly in it, and a coating of chocolate. They're very nice. They're very Moorish, and you see them a lot. And but yeah, no, they're really nice, and you can eat loads of them. But there is a debate. Well, it's not really a debate. No one actually cares. But there is a debate as to whether or not it's a biscuit or a cake, because, well, it's called a Jaffa cake, and it's spongy like a cake. But people eat it like a biscuit, and you get them in packets like biscuits. And so depending on what it is, depends on whether or not it's a biscuit or a cake. I'm pretty certain that Pringles may also have been considered... No one knew that. No, wait, no, that was a joke from a podcast I heard years ago. Never mind. I'm getting things mixed up. But, you know, that's why legally a brownie might be considered a cake. Thank you, Siggy. I appreciate the 10 bits and the serenade. Sweet Caroline. Ba-da-da. Good times never felt so... good. There you go. Even though it was right in front of me. Have you ever heard the one that replaces the fucking sound, the beats with Desert Eagle firing? Brownies aren't cakes. You'll fight it fight for your life. Listen, if I went to Tesco, they'd be in the cake section. That's all that matters. Da da da. Who the fuck is OG Sniper, and why did they add me to their friends list? They're probably a real person because they haven't got like a nondescript female gamer as their profile picture. They haven't actually got a profile picture. What is that? It's got its track broken. That's all that matters to me. Never mind. Yes. Fuck. And again. Oi, you dickhead. Boring. Let me fight the fucking leopard fair and square. Nah, don't worry about it, diet. I don't know why you couldn't hear the cheer. It's not working. The sound effects weren't working earlier either. Do you want me to read it out as if it was him? Sweet Carolyn. Oh, oh, oh. Good times never seemed so good. So good. So good. So good. I've been inclined. Oh, oh, oh. To believe they never would. Never would. Never would. Never would. There you go. So the bot just sometimes doesn't work, and there is no indication that it's not going to work. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. It's not there. Oi, you cockhole. Da 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 da. Ooh. You'd rather have me read out the cheer in future. I'm much more mundane than the TTS. What's that supposed to mean? Wait. Oh, fuck off. Oh, it's a drone. I don't know what I can hear. Oh, it's you. Oh, what was that? Oh, there was that thing shooting that I heard. Okay. We've got ganked. But da. The TTS is more lively than me. Great. I mean, that's probably true. Hey, I'm British. Shut up. I felt that. That almost got me. I refuse to believe that the sound that I'm hearing that's for missiles is what missiles sound like. It's a drone, that is. Wait, can I? Oh, I can turn the fucking sensor off and on. Oh, I'm just not used to using this. That's why. Sorry. On the turning the sensor on for the missile launcher. IR missiles in a plane. I can't turn the sensor off once I've turned it on, and so it's quite difficult when you're accidentally locking onto friendlies. But yeah, no, I said cockhole by the way earlier. The end at the end of the cock. The cock hole. Are you familiar? There's also like there's a racially insensitive way to refer to it as well, but we don't say that anymore. Is it my accent, or is it just because I can't speak English? It very well could just be that I don't speak very well, because I know damn well that I speak like a toddler that's only just learnt language. As you live near an army training range, you can tell with certainty that missiles like Hydras, Snebs, etc. sound like swoosh when they fly by. Are they flying over your house? What are they doing? What? I think I'd like to live near a military base just for a bit. Who did that? Maybe not for my entire life. I feel like I've been to places where there are military bases. Like I went. The UK has a tank range down south, and I've been there. But you don't see. I've never heard the tanks going off and doing tank things. Ugh, that's boring. Actually, there's no point. I can't repair that. Da 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 da, yeah da da. Da 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 da. There was an accident a couple of years back where a leopard somehow managed to miss the target and destroyed the sink in a hotel room with APFSDS a couple of kilometers away. How can you miss so badly that you shoot a couple of kilometers away? How could you possibly miss like that? Why would the zoo have leopards in the hotel? And why are they giving them 120mm cannons? You're not gonna win it, Diet? Yeah, Diet. I think you can. I think you could single-handedly win this entire game. Welcome, Greptar. Or G-Reptar. Depending if you're in, like, a gang specifically for Reptar. It's a Rugrats-themed gang. Da 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 da. Again, I'd join a Rugrats-themed gang. That sounds like it'd be great fun. That's how evolution works. That is true. Eventually, given long enough, I think humans will evolve to have guns inside us. One day a baby will be born with like a Tommy gun for an arm. A lot of yappening, not enough happening. Can you fucking say that to my face, Vispheric? The baby will be American. What do you mean that's called a disability? No, it isn't. Just think about what you could get up to with a fucking with a gun for an arm. You could join the army, make a gang, show off your gun arm, yeah, that's about it really. But that's more than what I do with my arm. So really, if you think about it, having a gun for an arm would be more useful. Maybe like growing up and having like one here, you know, like right here. just like a 9mm, because you could wear a cloak, like you could have a 9mm hidden here, yeah, and as you could wear clothes like a normal person, but then what could happen is someone's like accosting you in the street and you can say, all right buddy, you better stop that, yeah, to which they say, you and what army, and you just go bang and blast him with your shoulder gun and he's gone. Especially if it's like a musket and it's just like blows a fucking hole in his chest. Germany animals, sorry, it's a long message, so I have to proofread it and pretend like that means me actually, you're out. Good. Even if it isn't replying to me, I still want to read it myself. Siggy, I've been meaning to ask you. There's a meme that goes around the internet. There's a meme that goes around the internet that is like people going onto Google Translate and translating abortion pills into German, and it comes out as anti-baby pillen. Is that true? Is that real? Is our birth control pills, not abortion pills, I don't think that's not true. Is birth control pills translated to anti-baby pillen? Or is that just something that people have made up? I'm flicking a knife around, and if I'm not careful, it's gonna fly out and like impale a dog. You got an idea you got first? You don't have to have an idea. All that matters is you did get first. It'd be a very far off translation. Are you trying to tell me that the internet lied to me, Siggy? Are you trying? Are you really gonna come into my chat and answer the question truthfully when I ask, is German for birth control pills anti-baby pillen? What kind of world do we, yeah, fuck it, let's go B. What kind of world do we live in where the internet will lie to me about such a thing? I wanted to live in the world of like the world that Germany has such fun little words. I'm on Das Baby Pillen. I have taken ein pill this morning. Da, 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 da. Languages confuse me. The fact that there's entire other nations out there that speak an entirely different language to me, and that's just normal. Wait, why is this machine gun so good at taking down those little... It's not taking those down. It's just like when you watch like TV shows, all the TV and like news where people in the background are like speaking a different language. It's like all those strange funny noises that you hear people making on TV. They are words in a different language. And that's crazy to me. Yeah. The longest German word, and you want to hear a thesis on quantum mechanics and length. That's, to be fair, it's probably not too far off what's going to happen. You know it's going to be big. You know it's a big word. You know it's going to be a big word when the word has to be abbreviated. Da, 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 da. Oh. Someone over there? No. Siggy, is that a word that you can say? Like, is that a word that every German can say? Could any average German person look at that word and be able to pronounce it? Or is it one of those things that, like, the school children are like, oh, do you know the longest word in our language? And they excitedly tell their friends, and it's like a tongue twister. It's like how it's like how in the UK people get really excited, like kids of the age of from the age of, like, you know, 14 onwards, get really excited when they can brag that they know the word anti-disestablishmentism. And it's like, well, what does it mean? It's like, I don't know. I had a friend that did that. That's the only reason that I'm saying that. Is that something, are words that long something that you have to say frequently? Or is it just something that you know, that probably, I would assume that translates to, like, the Ministry of Public Toilets, like. I would assume that it's not something that you do ever have to say. It's like the Ministry of Public Toilets in Dusseldorf on a Thursday, that kind of thing. Norwegian often uses a lot of compound words, and the longest word in Norwegian is that. How did that weasel get over there? That's impressive. You're out of tanks, so we won't win this one either. That's unfortunate. You know what? You know what, Diet? With that in mind, I think it's just time. I think it's time for me to fucking fight. Where the fuck am I? Fucking fine. I don't know where one of those missiles hit, but didn't do anything. But whatever, it's fine. I got him. I don't really know what he was intending to do, hiding in our spawn. I mean, surveillance, airplane, photograph, technical assistance. I feel like those are the words. No human being has uttered those words ever. That is a word that was created for the sake of being long. Da, 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 da. It's something that I have noticed though, that there is a lot of words in I'm like looking at that word, Pico, your compound word. Looking at that and looking what it translates to, there are a lot of things in there that are just like English words but said funny. Like, you know, that one of them is photo, photoop, and then taxed assistant or whatever the fuck it's there. It's like, that's just an English word said differently. Technisk assistant. Yeah, assistant. It's just an English word said differently. I do like that though. And it's why I refuse. It's why I refuse. I refuse to believe that anti-baby pilling isn't real. Okay, it's friendly. I mean, you are right. You are right, Dave. By the way, a lot of Germanic languages do sound the same. Most languages in Europe do borrow from each other, if not just outright fucking just steal from each other. Most of the time, it's because, you know, people have always. There's been a lot of invading and a lot of sharing of languages. Right, taking that. Yeah, I have. I don't want to. I could take vehicles out and use my backups that I crave, but I don't want to. Oh, I moved and I didn't notice where the enemy is. Listen. In my head, every language is derived from English. As far as I'm concerned, every language that isn't English is an offshoot of English, and that English is the best language on the planet. What should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor? The first word translates to beef labeling surveillance task transfer law. Yeah, it's that I wouldn't even consider that a real word. I would consider that's just something that it's just a number of different words you've meshed together. The other one is the union. Like, is there a reason why Germany does that with their words? Instead of just having those as separate words, as like one sentence, that you just compound it into one long run-on word. Because in the UK, we would just say beef labeling surveillance task law or transfer law. Has Germany not invented sentences yet? The other word translates to the Union of Lower Ranking Danube Steam Shipping Main Electric Power Plant Construction Officials. Yeah, there's like 2 people in the entire country that have to say that. You've transcended sentences. You've gone past sentences and come out the other side of just long words. I haven't opened my advent calendar for today. What is it? It's the 21st, isn't it? Yeah. I got my advent calendar here. Oh, from 20. This is it's like this is an interactive it's like CBBC fucking TV show now. I got an eclair, a Cadbury eclair. Ugh. Advent literally comes pre-cum, and I don't see where that just makes me want to say even more. It's my pre-cum calendar. It's my calendar of all the times I'm going to nut. Well, actually edging. It's an edging calendar. It's a calendar for edging. Do I know German's an ancient language? That doesn't... No, shut up. German's a dying language. Shit. There's currently a storm taking place over all of the UK. I think. Over most of it. It's a gale. It's like a hurricane. It's like a low tier hurricane. And there's I saw some news coverage because like it's pretty bad weather for the UK. Like it's really it was. I got woke up this morning by the wind. But even though it's pretty bad, it's not that bad really. Like in terms of extreme weather, it's not that bad at all. You know, especially when your houses are made of brick and not of wood. Wink, wink, America. But like, so even as bad as it is, the effects are minimal. But like, they're showing, you see footage of the storm and the effects of it on TV, and it's like, oh, people have, you know, there's been houses without power for, this morning. You know, there's like trees and things that have fallen over, and they'll show footage of just like your average housing estate, and like a brick has fallen off the roof, or like a couple tiles are shattered on the ground, and it's like the entire street is perfectly fine. There might be some like rubbish scattered around, and the entire street is perfectly fine, but there's like 2 tiles that have shattered on the floor. What do you mean I can fuck off? Make your houses out of brick. Stop building your house out of wood. It's like you've been a country for like 400 years. You should have invented bricks by now. I mean, in cities, like it's as far as I've seen, a lot of suburban houses in the US are just made out of wood. And because most of America is really flat, the suburbs is usually where they're going to get hit by storms the most, or at least like in in Tornado Alley and things like that. But it's like the buildings that you want, like the buildings in the places where it's the most dangerous are made the weakest, it seems. Mostly, I assume, because they just keep getting damaged and you have to build them again. Listen, I forgot that like an iconic part of New York is the brownstone apartments. I forgot about that part, okay? I forgot that New York has some very iconic buildings that are made of brick. There's a 10.0 here. Oh yeah, that is another thing about American houses, is they're all made of plaster. Like, the interior is. Even in the brick buildings, well, apart from, obviously, in like the more historic buildings, it's not as much a case, but... But, like, all those, the wooden houses also have, like, the rooms are, like, separated by plaster, so yeah, you can't just put your fist through it. That being said, I do quite like, in isolation, the American, like, suburban home is very nice. In isolation, because the problem with American suburban homes is that it's just those as far as the eye can see, and so they kind of lose some of their charm when that's the only building for like 100 miles. But as someone who lives in the UK, where, you know, the average house is probably only about 10 meters wide, having a house as big as an American one does seem good. It's not, it's completely infeasible in the UK. And an American house in the UK would probably cost you like $900,000, but still. There's no walkways in America. Well, there are. They're just not very wide because everywhere's made for cars. Because you don't want the city to be walkable, diet, because then the socialists will take over. And you don't. The moment that you know, make people starting to walk around, what's next? Requiring people to have passports to go to the shop, making it so that they can't, you know, walk anywhere. You know, you'd lock people into their city. And actually lock them into their home. You have full control over where your people are going. Cars empower the man, and they cannot take those away from me. It is my God-given right to drive 7 hours to get to the nearest 7-Eleven. I know. That's why I made the argument, Halo. People think that that walkable cities are a conspiracy to take control of the population. But would appreciate the ability to casually commute to work by foot rather than drive 5 miles in your truck. I used to have to walk pretty far. Well, not pretty far, but I used to have like a, you know, like a 35 minute walk to work. If I wanted to get, when I was at school, it was an 8-minute walk. And even if you didn't live within walking range of the school, I mean, you always lived within walking range of the school, just due to, you know, if you're willing. But then, like, the school also, obviously, I mean, America has school buses and things, so you still had that. If you wanted to get to school, you could. I don't know where the enemy has gone. The thing is that the whole electric grid is so outdated that taking a few substations can disable the power in most of the country. And that happened to you. I imagine that that's not 100% like an American... That sounds like something that could happen in any country that just gets so complacent. I think any country has the ability to get that complacent. Why was he looking behind him? The enemy's in front of you, you idiot. A couple of domestic terrorists shot up two substations and it killed power for a few 100,000 people. That's why we can't have nice things in this world. But, to be fair, if that's common knowledge, I feel like they should be fixing it. I feel like you don't really... Are you still around, Diet? Or have you finished? I feel like in a... I feel like you generally don't want people knowing. I don't think... I feel like, yeah, you don't want people knowing that you could turn off power to everything with very, very simple... Like, a few small steps. You know, you just say, oh yeah, you just make your way here. Just flip this switch and half of the country is cold now. Where are you? There you are. But yes, yeah, we do have public transport in the UK, in Europe. I mean, you know, America has public transport, just less of it, and it's very inefficient, both economically and no, it's not inefficient necessarily economically. It's inefficient environmentally. You don't. Well, no. Okay, yeah, maybe out in the maybe outside of major cities, you don't. It may just you have some. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and say you've got the same amount of connection that London or Paris or like those have. Hey, the British rail's fine. Shut your mouth. Britain has rails. There are rails in Britain. And they are maybe owned by the state. I don't actually know I don't know who runs the train service in the UK because every few years they kind of change it, but it's not really, don't worry about it. But, you know, for as terrible as the British rail system is, in some ways, it's still infinitely better than whatever America has for its what the word be? It's not industrial. It's not rail for industrial use. It's for what? Commercial? No, that won't be right. I know what it is, but you know, passenger. The passenger rail system in America is horrible, and it's also in every single situation more expensive and more tedious than just getting a plane. You think British Railways are mostly owned by foreigners? I don't know why I said the foreigners. Like, there's like two foreigners. It's the UK and then two people outside of the UK. And they own all the railways. I don't actually know if that's true, because the problem with the UK railway system is that it started off being owned by the government. It was originally owned by the government, and then they kind of sold it for some reason, because they were like, oh, this is not working very well, it needs to be profitable. But the problem is that, as far as from the video that I saw on it, rail isn't usually profitable because it's more of a necessity as opposed to something you need. It's something that's meant to be profitable. You don't do it because it's profitable, you do it because the general public needs to get around. And so they sold, they to try and make it profitable, they sold off the railway service. And that, why does it stop me from repairing? Like, I was repairing perfectly fine. They sold it to private entities, but what ended up happening is because there were so many towns and areas that relied on the railway system to get around, the government had to step in and make sure that these small towns that may only see 10 riders a week, but those 10 riders really need the train, the government had to step in and say, listen, you have to service these places, even though they are not profitable in the slightest. And so over time, so what ended up happening was, that's the steps, the government had so many rules in place that these private, the private firms that owned the railways, they had so many rules that they had to abide by that it was almost impossible for them to make a profit. And so what would happen is a company would come in and say, listen, we'll give you this much money. This is that our profits are going to hit this. This is going to happen. We're going to have amazing, throughput. It's going to make you so much money. Give us the deal. The government would then go, fine, that looks good. Here, have the deal. Because the number of regulations and the terms of the contract were so harsh and controlling and narrow, the companies could not make a profit because there was just nowhere to make a profit because of what was controlled, like the price and everything, and where they could go was so controlled that you couldn't raise prices because it was part of the deal, was that it had to be cheap enough for people to use. And so the company would be like, we haven't made a profit. The government would say, why aren't you making a profit? You have to pay, we require payment. The company would be like, the government would be like, we require payment. And so the company would then have their ability to run the trains revoked, to which someone else would then get put in, and it would just keep going. That would just happen every time. And so the government had to step in and temporarily took control, retook control of the trains, to which everything went perfect. Trains were profitable, they were good, and they were cheap. They probably weren't profitable, but they were usable. And they, for the general public, it was what you wanted. And then they reintroduced privatization again, and it fucked it up. And so the government then took control of it again. And I'm not too sure what's going on currently because I don't use trains, and I don't sit here learning about the British Rail train service too frequently, which it sounds like I do considering I know what happened. But you get the idea. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't you shoot into the spawn. You got some of the IT1? Good. What's that sound? It's you. During the last big storm, you had winds to the point... What did that... Oh, someone shooting at that. You had winds to the point that boats in the near harbour were pushed onto the shore, not because the rope was torn that tied the boats to the pier, rather the entire pier came along with it. Oh, living on the coast would be great during the times when it's not horrible, but like being on the coast really amplifies weather to a dangerous degree. Where'd my rocket go? It's there. Okay, it was just slower than I thought it was. Yeah, I'll bring out this again. Go on. As far as that companies have to bid for routes or something, which really drives. Yeah. But that's the thing, is that it's a bidding process, and so that's why that's why they're unable to fulfill anything, because they basically take on. I don't know if they take on debt with the government, but I think it's something like that. They can't pay for like the bid. Or whatever, I don't know. It was a Wendover video that I watched on it. There we go. There's a little known use right there for zeroing. Zero to get the rocket to go lower. Just To make sure that the guy isn't left alive. Good, good. But it was the milk snatcher. It was definitely the milk snatcher. It was definitely Margaret Thatcher that did that. I'm almost certain that it was Margaret Thatcher that did that, because that's the first thing she did, from what I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, I don't know much about British politics from back then. As far as I'm aware, the moment that she came into power, she immediately started selling off everything that was in the public sector. I want you to know, just in case you're wondering, I'm not a communist. I probably wouldn't even necessarily go so far as to say I'm even a socialist or like that. As in like a extreme ideology, as opposed to, you know, I'm a Twitch streamer. Of course, I'm very much a. Is this got tandem? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, never mind. What's the big number on the right when you fire the missile? That is, I think, the amount of time that you have to fire. Oh, fuck. That's the amount of time you have to fire another missile and have it still get, and have it follow the laser, I think. Like if you wanted to fire a missile and then fire another missile, but have that both missiles hit a different target, you have to fire within that time. I think. I'm not too sure. I never really understood what the point of it was, but I remember they added it for something that they were doing. That guy's in the northern spawn. So now I'm going to spawn here. Maybe we'll travel to the UK one day just to piss on Thatcher's grave. Everyone does it occasionally. Well, everyone that isn't like a fucking hardline conservative, I think. I'm not sure. I don't actually know what political party Thatcher was for. What she did was very much against the principles of Labour. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, somehow she was a Labour Prime Minister. Where's this? There's a fucking helicopter. I can hear it. There it is. Tiny little thing, couldn't see it. You can shoot into the sea point from their spawn is frustrating. Yeah, but I mean, we can also shoot into the sea point from our spawn. They do have a little bit more of range to see, but still. I'm neutral. I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm a War Thunder Twitch streamer. I have to remain neutral. I have to please everyone, remember? And say that I can neither confirm nor deny that whether or not that is a good thing. Like the BBC. Although the BBC isn't actually very impartial, but that's not, you didn't hear that from me. Okay. It could just be a, I was gonna say it could be a War Thunder problem, but I've not really got a problem with it right now. Yoink! It's a yoink moment right there. I do like a good old-fashioned yoink. You know, out of like we mentioned earlier that like the events are all kind of shit. The BMD4 is like the only vehicle from an event I actually use. That's just because it's a BMP3. There's no difference between it and a BMP3, so it's kind of like, of course it's all right. The left won the election in Poland. I'm trying to remember like what like because I know that there was some stuff going down in Poland and I can't remember. Is that thing that's dead in it? It's sliding along. I've only been like drip fed little bits of Polish politics here and there. Do I want to use another fucking thing? How's it looking? Ugh, that's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Now it's even looking worse. Put that light out. Put that blinking light out. Shut all the doors. And tape up all the windows. Don't show a bit of light to Herman, Hens or Fritz. Put that light out in the blitz. Don't you worry your little head off, Diet. Sorry, I forgot your name. There we go. Oh, that was a good battle. We did well enough. We won. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter how we win. All that matters is that we do win. That probably felt pretty bad for the enemy team to lose that, because I think they had quite a few. They still had quite a few players left at the end, even though we had like 2. Yes, that is Diet. That's fine. We can just kind of. I don't really care. It's just yeah, do that, sure. And then we'd do the same thing. I don't care. That's good enough. And you have 3 of it, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I do quite enjoy 10.0. But I can see why it isn't fun to some people. I just don't really have any other battle rating that I want to play. I like the as far as things go, playing on especially for streaming, playing something like 10.0 is actually pretty easy, pretty good for me. Just because it requires minimal thinking. The vehicles are fast, so I can kind of just do whatever I need to do. The guns are pretty point and click to an extent. And the games are relatively quick. It just is, you know, just as a whole. And so it's from a very easily distracted streamer point of view, it's quite nice to be able to playing top tier is easy. This is unfortunate. Da, 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 da. I don't know how I did for a period of time I did nothing but play War Thunder. I know how I did. It's very easy. You just do it, but I don't understand how I played it so much. I like the game, but it still is my most played game. Like, I got my, what's it called this morning? I don't know what it's called. Like basically the overview, my Steam year overview. I got my Steam overview for this year. And War Thunder was still my most played game, and I find that impressive. Oh. I find it impressive and also sad. T-50 if I probably fought Abrams in Iraq. Probably did. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a T-34 somewhere. Just like buried in, just buried. What's going on? This doesn't feel like a very fair road. Yeah, whatever. Eerie. Oh, thanks. This is really fucking useful, that is. Now, I definitely know what I'm doing. An idiot. I hope that really helps you stay alive. Never mind. Oh, I'm damaged. I'm damaged. Take me help. Take me to the doctors. I'm damaged. I'm frail. I'm fragile. I'm broken. Oh, they've got it. We've been routed. We've been routed. They've taken control of the of our other spawn. I just went a little bit dizzy. I think I'm dying. I think I'm having a stroke. I told you it's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a stroke live on Twitch. Everyone's gonna love it. And I'm gonna be number one on live stream fails. The 25-year-old has a stroke on Twitch. I didn't know thermals let me see through ESS. I'm not gonna sit there looking through the scope when I want like actual situational awareness. I'd like to be able to see where I'm going, not have a narrow field of view of like 2 degrees. Oh, the other two S38. I mean, I forgot that I could, but I'm still angry that he got in, that he fucking was there, that he did that. Because it didn't help anyone. Is there any reason for me to respawn? I'm gonna say no. Are you lot out? Yeah, that's good. That's good enough for me. It's probably gonna give me the cooldown, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Alright, partially while I wait for the cooldown. You stay in. I'm gonna go to the toilet. BRB. Do whatever it is that you're up to. Where's my... There it is. Hi. How long have I been going for? 2.5 hours? Feels like an eternity. But you know how it is. I'm not like... I should probably actually sit up like a normal human being. Hi, Diet. I've only just gotten back. I'm not too sure on like what what was the game I want to play, because with it being not like right now, I just mean in general, because I've been trying to think of games to play, just anything to stop me from playing War Thunder. I know that there's games like My Summer Car. I just kind of feel like I in some situations it's like I feel like the time has to be right. Slime Rancher. I don't know if I don't. You know what? Maybe I might regret. I might regret asking for suggestions as to what I should play. Yeah. I've been so. Obviously, I don't. Sorry. The other day, when I didn't know what I was gonna, I didn't know what I was gonna play, and Halo said, you know, play whatever I woke up feeling like I want to play. The problem with that, I shouldn't show a knife on stream. Twitch don't like that. The problem with that is that oftentimes I don't know what I want to play. Play 1D chess. I'll be honest, I do want to play Slime Rancher, but I don't actually know if I want to play it on stream. Slime Rancher is one of those games that I saw a while ago, and I was like, this looks interesting, but I don't know if it would be a game I want to play on stream. I do know what I don't want to play, but if you list everything, I'm going to say no. If you sat in front of me and listed every game on the planet, I probably would say no to all of them. I don't understand how like people get excited over new games, or even where they find them. I find that it's very impressive to an extent. Like something that like top tier streamers do is that they're always doing something new. You know, they're always finding something else to do. Should probably actually pay attention to where the enemy could be. I don't have, even just in general, like with finding other things to do on stream, because you don't just have to play games on stream. I've proven that before. I've proven that I can do other things on stream. I kind of want to try. So, in terms of games that I do want to try, though, there are a couple. I'll be honest, and that is what Mai mentioned. The two games that Mai mentioned the other week. You mentioned the SnowRunner and My Summer Car, and then I also want to try something. I've forgotten what else it was. It wasn't. That wasn't. Those two were what Mai mentioned. There was something else that I've already forgotten. And I know that I can do that. I can do that whenever I want. I don't have to wait. If they made laser rangefinders slower. Or am I just going insane? You found the way you find new games is just keeping an eye on Sony and Xbox and Nintendo Direct. Yeah, but the thing is, they don't ever release anything that looks interesting. That's the problem. There's been very few like interesting. The last game that I was interested in playing was well, it was Bolt Gun. It was the 40k Bolt Gun, but I played that twice. I played that a couple of times on stream, and it just didn't really, you know, it didn't really tickle my pickle. And then the next game that I want to play, the only other game that I know that I want to play is the only other game that I know I want to play is oh, what is it called? Space Marine 2. But that ain't gonna be out for a while now. What do you mean, why am I still on fire? They've postponed that game for another year. And also I don't have any way of playing console games currently. Like I own a PS4, I own an Xbox 360 and a Switch, but I haven't got any way of playing them on stream. Because I don't own a TV in my room. See. Ugh. There we go. Are we? No, this isn't a catch point. It's further down the river. I'm not driving all the way down there. That's like 6 miles. Well, far too distant for me to want to drive to find out where the next capture point is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I want to. So, like, the thing is, okay. So, what's the date today? It's the 21st, isn't it? So, in terms of like days that I'm going to stream, because obviously with it coming up to Christmas, I'm not going to stream on Christmas Day. Shocking, I know. I'm probably not going to be doing anything special on Christmas Day in itself, but I don't really see a point of streaming on Christmas Day. So I won't be doing that. I probably will be on Boxing Day. Well, I might be. No, wait, no, I won't be on Boxing Day because I think I've got stuff going on in the house. So I won't be on Boxing Day. I don't know if I'm streaming on Christmas Eve. We'll see how that is. But I'll see what's going on those days. I don't really know what's happening. Then I'll probably stream in like the week after. Also, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. They should all going one direction or the other. There should be a stream on a Saturday. That's the stream that I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Because that'll be my birthday. I think. I think my birthday falls on a Saturday this year. And as much as I want to do it, as much as I am planning to do a birthday stream, I have no idea what I'm going to do for the birthday stream. I just know that I want to stream on that day, because I'm not going to be doing anything else. And I'm not going to do a fucking stream where I get drunk. You know my birthday, my age, and my name's Kyle. Yeah, what are you gonna do with that information, eh? Try it. Oh, we're on the capture point. I wouldn't have expected it to be up here. Wait, is there an enemy down there? There isn't there? Yeah. What are you doing? Oh no. See, there's a LAV coming up behind us. I'll turn my attention to the LAV. I got took out by another one over there. Why is the LAVs everywhere? I fucking hate them. What kind of fucking hitbox is that? Ugh. Ugh. I hate the LAV. Ugh. Why is everything in this game shit? I'm not respawning into this. I'm not driving 4 miles to get to the battle. That's my... I'm protesting. I'm protesting that I'm not driving 6 miles to get into a battle. They're horrible. Gaijin, make your game playable. You're going for a joke you can't because terms of service. So that's that I will say, like, as far as things on Twitch go, I do think that I, as the creator, should have control over whether, a little bit more control over whether or not you, like, get done for certain things. Because you can get done if you said a joke about you're gonna behead me. Yeah, you could get banned from Twitch for saying that, even if it is a joke within the channel, you know. And I know you can get banned for that because it's happened. And so I should be able, you know, if you break something like that, which is a contextual joke, well, you shouldn't get banned for it, even if it is like a terms of service thing. Because at the end of the day, if it's about being hateful or threatening, you're not being hateful or threatening. You're just going along with the joke. Like if you said something like that and I banned you from my chat, then yes, you should. That should then go into, like, you know, Twitch moderation should then step in. I wanna be Popeye. What's going on? Let's take a plane. Let's take a plane and just fucking loiter. Get shot out the sky. Hi, Beans. You think you're just in my game? This one or a different one? Oh, there's an A10 in the sky. Oh, there's also something else in the sky flying rather fast. It's possible. Well, assuming that you're playing around 10.0. Why can I lock onto it at this range? That is very far. These missiles do not have the range for that, I don't think. But I'll fire it now just to see what happens. Maybe 2 games ago in Poland. Okay. Alright, he's out of the sky. Oh wait, this isn't the loadout I thought I was gonna have. This isn't the loadout I thought I had. I thought I had the rocket loadout, not the gun loadout. I don't look. Wait, you've... No, it's not you. Your name was... I would not have noticed what was going on the enemy team, I'll be honest. But you know, you had the absolute privilege of playing in the game with Endless Bread. A great man. A man who it is a pleasure to be around. And who, under no circumstance, is ever incredibly salty. You weren't sure if you went... I wouldn't have seen it. I've got chat turned off in-game. So not only would I have not seen it, you wouldn't have known that, and you would have thought that I was ignoring you. I don't like having... First, just in general on stream, it's nice to not have it, although my webcam covers it up. But I don't like having that little box show up every now and then. And be like... And just have someone, like, getting angry. Even if it isn't about me. I don't really like people being angry around me. So I'll just turn that off. I'll leave squad chat on so I can still see what people in the squad are saying, but I don't need to know what the rest of the game are saying. If they need to tell me where an enemy is, they just ping the map and I can see it. It's gonna do okay. No, you should have said it in game though, because then you could have, like, you know, it could have been like advertising for me. You know what I mean? You could be like, oh, is that the I always said the late great. It's like, I'm not dead. Is that the great Endless Bread from twitch.tv/Endless Bread TV? Oh my goodness. I can't be anything but amazed at the fact that he himself is on in my game. Hey Katie, it's me, the Breadcaster. I cast Endless Bread. I'm gonna roll a d6. The d6 to hit. I'm a bread mage. Endless Bread does sound like a spell that a bread mage would cast. If I was a not pastry. Bread isn't a pastry. I don't know what bread is. So it's a baked good. If I was a baked good priest, sure. Endless Bread is what I would cast. Like I was Gandalf. Oh, fucking... Ugh. Gandalf the bread. What's this here? Take his gun out. You're wondering if I even know how to make bread dough without I don't know how to make bread. I cannot make bread. I am not a I have no idea how to make wait, can I? No. Ugh, this is annoying. I don't think I can do anything by doing that either, can I? No. We can knock his engine out, which is about as good as we're gonna get. There's something else here. There's something here. What is that? What is that? What is that? There's a big light. Why the fuck? I hate that the guns like lift up when you're trying to shoot at someone when you're going around something. That'll do. I've been a nuisance out here. Hi Asta. Sorry, I'm not ignoring chat. I'm just doing stupid things and seeing what happens. I'm playing stupid games and getting stupid rewards. Oh, there we go. It's over. I was wondering what you were trying to say there, Katie, without binging it. I was like, what? Now that you've mentioned that you were talking about binging, Googling. I could not make bread. It's something that I want to do in the future. I do want to try and do it on stream just to see what happens. I've mentioned it in the past. Any kind of cooking stream I cannot do because I live with my parents and I can't take control of the house like that. Like choose the kitchen. But I would like to do it at some point. Saw the name and got excited, but then saw the squadron tag and wasn't sure. No. I'm in M-Star. It's Morning Star. I'm only in it to get squadron vehicles. A cooking stream from a hot tub. Well, I could do the hot tub part. Well, I can't. Well, we don't actually have a hot tub anymore, but I can at least do a hot tub overlay. I could do a hot tub overlay and pretend that I'm in the hot tub. We did, when I was a lot younger, we did have an actual hot tub. But it kind of broke pretty... It didn't... yeah, no, it did. It kind of broke pretty soon, pretty quick. And it was also very, very expensive to upkeep. Also, do I have a license for that? The old... Oh! Oh, Aster, I was staring at you. Well, not in a weird way. You know what I mean. Help. Help. Thank you. I don't know who that was, but thanks nonetheless. Oh, I'm not actually repairing. Oh, I am. Oh, no. Good morning. You're very sorry for letting me in. Alright. I can do a hot tub, take a pot or some, put some warm water in it and put my foot in it. I could do that. Or just get like a paddling pool. I was repaired, I wasn't looking. I don't know if someone helped me, so I'm gonna say thanks anyway. I'm not a public starer. Are you doing alright, Unknown? It doesn't feel like it was that long ago you were last here, I'll be honest. I'm doing alright. I mean, I'm doing fine. But, you know, War Thunder, the War Thunder Salt is creeping in. Well, it crept in a while ago, but, you know, the War Thunder Salt has crept in. But other than that, I'm alright. Other than whining for the sake of whining, I'm doing swell. That's dead, isn't it? Yeah. It's one of the ones from earlier. To be honest, you hate feet. Oh, that's a bomb, that is. I feel like that's a fairly reasonable thing to not like. I don't understand why feet is such a thing. So I'll take this out. I'm taking it out. Wait. Ground targets. Armored targets. I'm just gonna gun run it. You need your old account so you can flex off. Oh yeah, the 1 year. Where was I aiming? I was aiming around. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Enemy jet up and you're all out of ammo. Where is it near you? I don't see it behind you. What's down there? Oh, there's a big light. That's worrying. There's probably also anti-airs watching me. And the nondescript aircraft. Oh yeah, the A4E. Wait, would that be higher up? What type of bombs does the A4E have? I know they're guided. There he is. I know they're guided, obviously. I've lost him. There he is. Hope I don't get shot out of the sky. Reduce speed. No. No. Surely you can't be serious. Oh, fuck. Surely you jest, sir. Come on, bring it round. Bring the guns on target. Guns on target. Wait, where's my other guns gone? Where have my gun? Why? Oh, has he destroyed my gun pod? No. Oh, wait, it's tracerless. Never mind. I am. This plane is not. No. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. We can keep it in the sky. We can keep it in the sky. Keep it in the sky. Just until we. Just fucking. Yeah. Oh, that was him. No, it wasn't. Good. Someone else took the kill. That's the kind of spiteful nature that I'm on. Making sure that, you know, even if I get shot out the sky, the person that shot me out the sky doesn't get the kill. I'm a spiteful kind of guy. A little bit of spite never hurt anyone. It's an enemy jet, isn't it? It's a MiG-21. Oh, I could have brought out the thing. I could have brought out the little thingy mabob. Someone get a nuke? Oh, yeah. There is a MiG-21 in the sky, though, so you never know what might happen. Unless he's already been... No, he's only just taken off. Oh, taking off. Oh, that MiG-21 does not seem to notice that there's a nuke in the sky. Or going to be in the sky. Never mind, he seems like he might be on his way now. Well, it's down to the winds of fate now. Everyone start praying. Clasp your hands together in prayer and start praying. Where did that come from, huh? What are you up to? Which one was it? It was you. It was you. Might as well spawn in to see the end. If it's going to happen. Oh, you got the MiG-21 though. That's good. Okay, that guy's shot out. Where does it fly back? There it is. Okay. Ugh. Well, one thing I've been meaning to do, I don't know if it's still possible, but the fact that if you go into like, if you go into like artillery, yeah, the artillery camera, you can see that in first person. Was that a bug, or is that something you can still do? I came second. I didn't even notice. It's quite nice. The Warlords have crazy good tracking, used both the squadron and the lineup, and it went well. I didn't know. Is that a relatively recent thing for him to add? Relatively. Where are you? Do I have you as a friend on here? The Esther, or have I always just fucking? Have I never had you invited you before? I'm gonna copy and paste that so I get it right. Just search. You don't exist. Oh wait, are you on the Japanese client? Because if you're on the Japanese client, I won't be able to connect with you. Right. There, that's. I assume that's you. It's a chat client. Okay. The last I heard is that if you tried to log on to like the Japanese version or something, it bricked your account. Anything that needs, and you know what, I want to put on this. You know, I got the. Do I really need any of these fucking things? No. They're not going to do anything. They have thermals. Here you go. Stick this on the side. There we go. Look at that. Happy New Year. Da, 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 da. .7's a bit high. That's why I don't play at 11.7. Also because I've only gotten one 11.7 vehicle, I think. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I don't really. I've said it a lot. I don't hate top tier anymore. I don't hate it because as I was saying, it's like, what is this? What are you doing there, Diet? I didn't have anything to. That point that I was saying was moot. There was nothing for me to say. Diet, if you get a kill with that, I'll give you VIP. I don't know if I've got any VIP slots left, and you might already be VIP. But if you get a kill with it, I'll VIP you. I think I do. I think I've got plenty of VIP slots. I didn't go that crazy. It's Diet in his IS3 Esther. It's not that much pressure, Diet. It's not. It's the fucking. You're trying to get VIP. I don't even know what that does. I still actually don't know what VIP does. I don't think it does that much. I think it's bragging rights, really. Oh. I can specify like I can specify VIPs to get a bit of like bonus something or other. Something there. Well, it's round this corner. I think is he being dealt with? I'm not sure. Thank you. Da, 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 da. Okay. There's a lot of sounds. There you go. You got one. Now you can go back to you can go back to your relaxing gameplay. You did it. That's the front of a fucking Leopard 1 as well. The front of the Leopard 1 is embarrassing. Yeah, no, you get VIP now if you're not already. I'm not actually. I don't think you are because you haven't got the emblem. But at the same time, some people I've had people be VIP and not have the emblem next to their name. Your hands are shaking. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready. The dry palms, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He's choking now. It's over. Blow. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. So, I don't know the rest of them. I bet you're... Where's the fucking... There's an Abrams in here somewhere. Found him. There's just something else nearby. It's the fucking thing right in front of me. It's a wolf pack. So many particle effects in this game now, it's like impossible to see anything. The game looks nice, it's just horrible. Halo, if you're Halo, if you're knocked out the game at all, will you VIP diet? If not, we'll just wait until the end of the battle. You just smack into the ground. I saw you crashed, but I didn't know what had happened. You get a little bit too excited. Forget to pull up. I think you can. You are a moderator, so I assume you should be able to. Just type, just slash VIP and then die its name. Its full legal name. Every VIP has to submit a copy of their birth certificate. That's not there. No, it's a sign. I don't know where the JoJo song has come from. Okay. Oh no. Who did that? There's a helicopter in the sky. Where's the helicopter? I'm mumbling. I'm a mumbler. Something over there? Who are you? Hello. You don't have permission. What kind of moderating permissions do you even have? What's the point of a moderator if I can't get them to do everything for me? Why won't you die? Da 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 I bet if I gave you what's it called, permissions. I bet if I gave you like editor privileges, you'd probably have more of a be able to do it. Da, 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 da. I don't have anyone currently set as a channel editor yet. I don't trust anyone. I haven't got enough I don't trust people enough to use channel editors. Not yet. There's not much you can actually do with editor privileges, and I think I can specify what you're able to do. But, you know, all you can really do is, like, change the title of the stream, I think. In there we go. I didn't need to use the missiles though. That's the thing, they're overpowered, which is why I should use them where I need to use them. It would be nice if I didn't have to type in Diet's name, but that's fine. Hold on. There we go. Slash VIP. There you go. But also, Asta, yes, I do always forget that the BMP-2M does have missiles. Like, always. Pringle. You finally got gift a sub on Nero's stream. Why were you so disappointed and also, like, excited to get a sub on Nero's stream? Because reasons. That makes you feel like Field Marshal Zukov. You got a chest full of medals. Just don't think about it. I'm gonna think a lot about it. Halo's a simp for an AI. Oh, you're having fun there. Something. That is true. You do simp for me, because you do spend money on me. Well, you don't. Well, you kind of do actually, but you don't. Because you use your Prime sub. Oh wait, no, never mind. You have given me money. I forgot about all that. I forgot about the mountain of cash you've sent me that I sit upon daily. I wonder if there is, like, a statistic somewhere on Twitch that shows me how much money I've earned specifically from each person. Oh, that wouldn't work actually though, because most of that came from stream elements. There's one little strand, like left strand of collection of hair that's kind of like it won't. It keeps it's disconnected. It's annoying. Can I hear a helicopter? Hold on. I don't think so. I think it's this Krishna here. Just think about how many times you could be thanked by Neurosama if you gave that money to that instead. Just think about what, like, the nice message that Velcro, or whatever his name is, might tell you. You know, Velcro is a copyrighted term. Technically, you're not allowed to refer to things that are Velcro as Velcro unless they are Velcro. The official name is hook and loop. It's a bit of useless trivia for today. But as a result of everyone calling it Velcro, they are like permanently at risk of losing the copyright on it. Or maybe they already have lost the copyright on it. I'm not too sure. But when like a word, when a product becomes ubiquitous with the product it is, oftentimes that means that the copyrighted name can fall into like the public domain simply because that's the name of it. It's like the word Hoover. I think the word Hoover in the UK was a product, but it is a product. Hoover is a brand. Hoover's a brand, but I think they fought to have people stop calling vacuum cleaners Hoovers because then they would lose the copyright on it. I know copyright law is very interesting, but you know, I think Henry the Hoover. You got Henry Hoover, Henry the Hoover and Co. Henry Hoover's got bitches. Ah. Got Henry Hoover. I don't actually know who are the other ones, but like it depends on what it is because they've got like several different variations of Henry depending on what you're using it for. Like they have industrial strength Henry Hoovers. That fucking Henry Hoover is definitely laying pipe. Where's this helicopter? I can hear a jet, but I know there's a helicopter as well. Unless it's falling out the sky. There's definitely a helicopter over here. Where? What? But actually, no, I don't really care what. I just care about where. Can I lock onto the little man that's parachuting out of there? Unless there isn't a helicopter that I can hear and it's actually just some of the tanks, the like idling tanks. It might be an idling tank actually. Alright. I want like this is like a boring adult problem, but I want a fucking vacuum cleaner that's like easy to use. Because currently, like the one that we have in the house is like it's like a Henry the Hoover like shape and design, but it isn't Henry. It's not Henry. It's just like a silver bowl, like tub container that has a hose and a suction thing on it. But like it's not very good, and it's not designed for carpet, and like. We don't have, or at least as far as I'm aware, we don't have like a little adapter for that's like a wider adapter. We just have like the thin nozzle on the end, which is like really annoying to try and vacuum my stairs, vacuum my room, because I've got a 2 centimeter wide nozzle that I've got to clean the entire floor with. And it's like, they're probably not really too bothered about getting a new one because, like, in the house. This is, obviously, I could buy my own, but it just seems a bit silly to buy my own Hoover when we do have one. And the majority of the time it's being used downstairs where we have laminate flooring, so it's not really that big of a problem. That's my boring adult problem, is that the Hoover that we've got is too small, or it is too cumbersome. And makes vacuuming my room annoying. Anyone floating around? Any enemies that would like to show themselves? There is something up there. There's an A10. That's a friendly jet overhead, I think. Hope. Yeah, it is. Good, good, good. I'm hoping that the A10 doesn't see me because I'm next to this. But it's because I'm next to this burnt out T64 or whatever it is. T72, I don't know what. C70 something. But I'm also scared. What? Who is that? Columbium Thunder, do you have any idea how anti-air works? He's like 6 kilometers away and you're shooting him with the shilker. It's not how... You don't do that. All you're doing is scaring him off, when what we need to do is lure him into a false sense of security so he flies in real fast without paying attention. What's that? Oh, that was a missile. And now I've lost him, and I don't know... It's going to take like 7 hours to show back up again. Any helicopters that I can deal with while I wait? Probably. Yeah, there is, but I can't see it. Don't need tutorials. All the tutorials have like reset recently, and I don't know why. And I don't know how to stop them from showing up again. I couldn't find the do not show tutorial message. Setting. Alright. Where's the A10? There's the A10 from earlier. I'm gonna risk firing that. There we go. Now the shilker you can shoot at him. There you... Oh, whoever did. Now that's how you use your shilker. I've noticed the A10 got you. I would have taken it out if I'd have been able to see it. Actually, I probably wouldn't, I'll be honest. I can't claim that I would have been able to help you in that situation. I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy complaining. I don't like holding lies from you. There we go. Got carried by Asada. I could do nothing but eat Pringles all day, every day, for all my life. And I probably wouldn't be very happy, but I'd be... At least I'd have something nice to eat. You were stock grinding. Was that in the rad camp? I didn't actually see what you're in. It's a very good vehicle. Congratulations. I haven't used it a huge... No, I have. I've used it a fair amount. It's very, like, it's not as... It's like, it's fun to drive, but it is all over the place. Like, it slides around so much. You sure glad there's an action movie that's like Star Wars? Welcome, zombie. Alright, that's done. I haven't seen anything about the Aquaman film. You know, like, I see so frequently there'll be someone, like, a new superhero film will come out. A new superhero film will come out, and everyone will be all about, like, oh, it's terrible, it's horrible, it's bombed or whatever. And that'll be the first time I'm hearing about it. They just keep spawning films. I know that I'm not in the film circle. Like, I'm not in a... I don't watch films. I don't keep up to date with TV and films and media. But, like, you'd think, like, you'd kind of expect that they would be, you know, marketing for it. Actually, to be fair, I am pretty much completely free of, like, marketing just in my everyday life, really. Because I don't leave my room. I don't watch TV. You know, by extension of not leaving my room, I don't go outside. And I've got ad block. And I only watch like 5 channels on YouTube. So the amount of advertising I see is very low. And so I probably would have known about it. Like you say, yeah, zombie, you saw an ad for it. If I didn't spend my entire life in this capitalist-free bubble. This is my socialist bubble that I live in. What kind of lineup brought an M109 to this battle rating? I mean, if it worked, I'd have respected it. The key word is if it had worked, which it didn't. That you're 11.7 in? No. 11.7 is scary. Now I've been basically free of all kind of like adverts and everything for a while now. I'm surprised I even, to be fair, I was gonna say I'm surprised I even know what's going on outside, but I don't. I have no idea what's happening at any given moment outside my house or my room. I live in a blissful ignorance that isn't very blissful at all, but you know, I watched a couple. I've watched a specific channel. There's a YouTube channel called Tom Nicholas, who does whatever, and he's very much. It's a channel that talks a lot about like political problems and things. But because I've just kind of been binge watching him recently, YouTube now is suggesting me similar videos. And so I'm starting to have... I've had videos that are showing me the real world, and I don't like it. Usually all I get is just miscellaneous fact videos and like just random breakdowns, or... You know, I tried to counteract it by watching a Max Mofo opening Pokemon cards video. And it worked a little bit. Max Mofo's Pokemon card openings did begin to overtake my recommended very briefly. But I'm starting to learn too much about the world, and I'm beginning to get radicalized. You know, shit, and you run around with the fucking premium players be offended. No, I will be offended. How dare you call me a premium player? You've just gotta, you know, play the premium game. You have to play the premium game and spend all your money buying the upgrades for the Radkampf. Oh, that's a brick. It's concrete, not brick, but still. Can you hear something here? Can you hear me though? Oh, that the thing is, I'm scared of seeing that. Yeah, that would do. I know he wasn't too dangerous. I know he wasn't dangerous to the front of me, but he was dangerous enough to the side of me that I was scared of him. Alright. Nope, that thing's dead. But no one noticed. No, there's a Sherman here as well. Oh no. Yeah. What was there? There's another vehicle around. I think. Unless Halo got the wolf pack that was driving around. What is that? Worrisome is what it is. Where's it going? Can't see it. Come back. Okay, he's moved up a little bit. So that's on the way. It's a puma. It's worrying. I don't like going up against pumas. They scare me. I don't trust the ERA and side armor of a puma because there's always something sneaky about it that somehow manages to make sure that I don't take it out in one hit. What is this? Okay, it's a leopard of some kind, I think. Oh, what is that behind it? It's a Panzer 3. It's a Panzer 3. That's Swedish leopard. I think that might be the Swedish leopard. Panzer 3 just showing up. This leopard has no idea where I am. Oh, that was close. That was very close. It's alright. I got him. Thank you, Diet. I wouldn't have, I needed you. You distracted him. You made him think that I was you. There is still a Panzer 3 around. Obviously, not the most dangerous thing in the world, but still around. So it's okay. I'll keep my peepers peeled. I can hear the Panzer 3 running around. That's why I'm scared of it. I'm scared of it because it can go through the side of me. There he is. There you go, you got him. Absolutely decimated him. No mercy. Just removed him. Made him question his decisions. First he brought out a little flak panzer, then he brought out a Panzer 3. This is top tier. We don't take kindly to people that bring out Panzer 3s. What is... You know, you mentioned that the Swedish Leo is scarier. What about it is actually better? I own it. I own it, and I don't really know what about it is better than, like, the German one. It's not that it's not a bad tank by any means. I just wasn't too sure how it varied to the Swedish to the German one. Oh, Diet's tweaking. Diet's tweaking again. Quick, someone smack him with some epinephrine. I don't know what you do to someone who's tweaking, to be honest. You got 6 game with whatever I've got no idea what vehicle that is, but still. Well done, I guess. What's this? Who are you? Who is this? What is that? Bit of plane? That's the fucking thing from earlier. It's a fucking... What is this crazy little game that we're playing? What are you up to? I don't want to kill you because it just feels bad, but at the same time I can't help it. I haven't got a choice because if I don't, I know what you're going to do. What is that? That's part of the plane from earlier. Not really. Fuck off, fine. Fine then. I'll dive down onto this guy and fight him. Is that what you want? Whoever shot at me from behind? Huh? I just fucking decimated a small child. I rammed my tank onto that little anti-air, destroyed it. All because someone shot at the back of me. Oh yeah, so it is. Anything over there? Maybe, probably. Someone else's problem though, isn't it? That'll do. Da 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 da. Timey kangaroo down sport. I don't know why I always go from Mario to Timey kangaroo down. Ow! 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 Is this yeah. Hey, you know, you gotta hand it to those people, the people who were in the World War II German vehicles. He didn't stop. He didn't stop bringing them out. He brought out one, got taken out in it. Brought out another, got taken out in it. Brought out another one. He was determined. He was. What's this? Oh, I got my star. I wasn't even going for that, but I got it. Are you proud of me? Oh, special task. I didn't even know I did that either. I didn't add you as a friend. That's diet. That's what on earth did I write there? I'll just fucking do it this way. Hold on. Fucking. There. If you could do that, you don't have to. There we go. I hear it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Maybe I should do maybe I should go Christmas caroling. I should do like a IRL stream where I go around and knock on people's door and sing them a song. I think that's something that the people in my area would love. I'd love it if I showed up behind them. Not behind them. It'd be in front of them. I don't know why I'd be behind them. Unless I go to their door, knock on it and say, hi, can I sing you a song? You have to turn around, though. I just pull out like a stereo. No, I'm gonna put that song on in my head just for the sake of it, just to clear up the scary silence that I feel. Why is it struggling to find a battle? It hasn't been doing that since. Well, today, sorry. Dun, 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 dun. How many people are playing? How many have we got? Oh, there's plenty. What is it struggling with? Just slap us in somewhere. Everyone's gone off to eat to like, I don't know, eat their Christmas Eve dinner, I guess. Oh, damn. Interesting. I think... I think this will be the last game for today. I want the Class 3P, only because it's so big. Is it bigger? No, but is it bigger than like the mouse and the TOG? Like, it's definitely not heavier. I can almost guarantee that it's definitely not heavier. I love it. I hate it, but I love it. I've seen it a lot as I've been playing around. As I've been playing around. I've seen it and I've wanted it because it's just because of how big it is. It's cool, and also it's a wheeled light tank, but it's kind of just a scaled up. It's not too dissimilar to like a scaled up version of the Radkampf, and I've got the Radkampf now, and so I don't really care that much. I don't know why I didn't check where Esther got shot from there. Because that's where I always... Every time I play this map from the other direction, that's always where I hide. No one ever checks up there. Why did he shoot so far above me? Anything up there? No. Yes. No? No. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I want 3 points. Give me points. Points mean prizes. Something in front of me? Something scary? Yes. No. Yes. Dead. 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 Pringle. Dead. Dead. There you go. No. Okay. I'm gonna become a ventriloquist. I think I can make big money being a ventriloquist on YouTube. You know what? Being a VTuber is kind of like being a ventriloquist, but without actually learning how to be a ventriloquist. I mean, well, not really. Actually, you know what? Maybe not. You could kind of say that being a voice actor for any kind of animated character would be ventriloquism then. I say, why not? Everyone's a ventriloquist at heart. What's going on? Animation. There's evil afoot. Shit. Did I have a Pringle? Yeah, I did. I just want I want a ventriloquist doll that's just me. I'll just come on stream one day with a, you know, little doll of me, got my fist up its arse, making its mouth move. I think you'd be impressed. Okay. Where would I... there. There we go. Da, 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 da. Shit! Got killed by a tax evader. Pay your taxes. Unless you're not making enough money to pay your taxes, in which you don't have to. But other than that, pay your taxes. Stop evading tax. Only I can evade tax, and that's only because it's funny. What is it locking onto? Do I dare... It's not moving, so I assume there's nothing up there. I can't radar lock, so I assume that's not anything. Stop locking on. Stop it! Oh, that's the sun. It's possible it's the sun, actually. Turn that off. There we go. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We did quite substantially get our ass ate, by the way, during this one. As far as games go, this one is very... There we go. This one is very much... we got decimated. Ah. What's it locked onto? The plane? No. Yes. There we go. There's another one in the sky somewhere. I know there is. I can hear it. I saw it in the distance as well. Ugh. Don't be mean to me. Just let me fucking fight. There you go. That's what you get for being greedy. Don't be greedy. Shoot at the people that can do damage to you. Duh. Ugh, now I can't do anything. Parts and FBE are shit. I don't care what how they change it. Parts and FBE are shit. Look at that, and I can't. There's a fucking plane over there, and I can't do anything about it. It's too late. It's too late to repair me now. We're going to die to this plane that's coming in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Isurus. I can't fucking help. Oh wait, never mind. It's not killed us yet. It's flying away. Will the gun still misfire if it's like broken but without parts? Or is that just an arcade thing? When I say misfire, I mean misfire as in it just sometimes doesn't fire. Oh no, it's like actually repaired. Never mind. Yay! Was that a helicopter? Yeah, it was. Quick, take this out. With guns and all. What's that? I can see it. Oh, is that a friendly blip? I think. Might be, yes. It might be yeah, I think it's that I can see. Oh, the A7D got taken out. Never mind. Oh, excuse me. But what's that there on fire in the distance? Hark! Now here, the angel is singing. On the horizon. Hark. What am I looking at? That's the ground. That's fucking... whatever. That's acid. I thought that was the smoke trail of a missile. Hark now, hear the angels sing. A king was born today. Oh, it feels horrible to fly around in the clouds. Yeah! That's all that matters to me. Alright, that's it. I'm not bringing out a fucking another Strela. Da, da, da. Where are you up to? Oh, there's nothing. Alright. I think, what did you do a fight earlier in the model 1A3 with the IS-3? Hey, the what is it? IS-3. The IS-3 is a great vehicle. I love the IS-3. Alright. Alright, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go and eat some potatoes and do something else later. I don't know what I'm doing later, but I'm gonna get something to eat and finish up. Well, I'm finishing up the stream. Sorry, is what I meant. You know, actually, just before I leave, I'm gonna buy one more of those boxes. You can gonna get a box. Give me box. Give me the box. Give me the box. Give me the garbage. Give me the box. Box. Here, I'm gonna get the Object 279 right now. I can guarantee you it. Never mind, I lied. Okay. But yes, it's not my birthday, not yet. But anyway, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow, probably. Presumably. Wait, what day is it tomorrow? Friday. Yeah, no, I'll be back. Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, I will be back tomorrow. I'm thinking about when Christmas. What day is Christmas on? I don't know when Christmas. It doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, I'm not streaming on. It doesn't matter. I'm not streaming Christmas. Don't know what I'm doing Boxing Day. Doesn't matter. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching. And that's it. Take care. Bye bye.